Alright, hello, welcome. We're back with more Metroid. Last time, we ended off just after getting the boost ball in this game. Something that hasn't really come up as a problem too much yet. But we should have at least a couple of spots we can go and check out now, thanks to this new item. Mostly in the light world, I believe, but I think there was one in the dark world too. I don't remember if there was not. This is where we got it from, so we don't need to go back there. I don't know if we can get into that. No, I don't think we can get into that green door. I'm gonna check that green door first before we fully get out of here. But otherwise, yeah, I think our first order of business today is gonna be boost ball. Wait, am I going the right way? No, it's back this way. Okay. First order of business is gonna be boost ball since we didn't get to check it out at all during last stream. Okay, where is... there we go. How are we doing tonight? I actually almost forgot about stream, gonna be honest, because I was I've been very enthralled. I took a little break last couple of weeks, but I've been very enthralled again with wait, did I go the wrong way twice? Oh, I see what I did. With Xenoblade X. Or Cross. I don't know. You can never tell with these games which way they want you to pronounce that thing. Maybe even 10. Maybe they want to really throw you a curveball and it's actually Xenoblade 10. And we just skipped 4 through 9. But as someone who only played it like a tiny bit on the Wii U for whatever unknown reason, I've been having a lot of fun with the Switch version. And like probably a good 7/8 of the way through it. Although that's like just going off the main story, I still have a decent amount of non-story stuff to do. Oh yeah, we can't get down there because this is that room. Right, and we can't do that unless we're in the light world. Okay, no, I see what we're doing. So we're gonna go back this way. So I had to, let me just top up here, might as well. I had to peel myself away from that for this, which is fine because this is also good. But I spent like the last 2 hours in menus looking over stats and figuring out what the hell I wanted to do. And it definitely brought me back to like 2014 when I did that on Wii U as well. You let me have Warrior to 70 to play on grinding your life away in Eureka? Oh damn. I really should go back and play Eureka. Eureka is a lot of fun. Although I feel like I don't want to do it right now because Crescent Isle's about to come out. And I think that's gonna definitely... I don't need 2 of those things at once right now, but I am looking forward to Crescent Isle quite a bit. I need to still finish up. I do have... oh, okay. I'm just gonna ignore them regardless. I do still have to get Viper up to 100 so I can... because I'm planning to use Viper for the rest of any streams I do in 7 point whatever. I want to switch. I figured it's about time we do a switch, try the other class out. So expect Viper from now on, at least until 8.0. And I want to use Viper for Crescent Isle for sure, and 7.3 at the earliest. So I've been working on... I got gear for it. It's got a full set. Better than Picto has, in fact, actually. But I still need to get to 100 before we can actually do anything with it, unfortunately. So I'm hoping I can get that done in time. Where are we going now? Okay, can we go in this room? It's a black door. What's stopping me from going left in this next room here? Anything? Oh, nothing now. Probably before there was. Unless this doesn't work. This seems like it could be a problem. Huh. How do we... This isn't meant to be done. Why does this look like it should be possible, but totally obviously isn't? Like, it's way too far, the terrain is way too bumpy. Why the hell are these curved like this? Why do they look like I should be able to do that? I mean, it looks like it's the only way up to the black, to get to the light version of this room. Huh. Are these like secretly magnet ball tracks? No way. They look like boost ball things. There's got to be something you got to do in this room. Maybe not right now, but... Okay, here. This looks more manageable. Yeah, even the camera agrees. I don't know what the hell that section is. Maybe that's just for looks. Doesn't matter, we can just double jump our way over, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, I guess this is our first boost ball area that we'll explore. There's a couple back in, I think, Temple Ground, was it? There's one there. No, at least two there. No, one in Temple Ground, one in Torva? No, we're in Torva. Whatever the desert area is called. I forgot the name. But we'll start with this one, because this one seems a lot closer and more manageable. And maybe will actually result in some progress somewhere. Hopefully. Okay, so this is the area we were in before. This is where we had our save point in the Dark World, but it doesn't look like there's anything of value down here right now in the Light World. I can't even kill this thing. What the hell? Crocus. Toxin-eating forager. Okay. Oh, okay. It doesn't seem to be doing anything to me. Oh, never mind. Take that back. Well, it's not coming after me, so I'm gonna leave it alone. See, I think the thing about you have to understand about Eureka, though, is that leveling up sucking is the entire point of Eureka. The leveling up is the experience. I don't know if you've ever played... Oh, here we go. This is probably going to affect the Dark World, too, actually. Oh, and this is Boost Ball. Is this going to stay open? Yeah, and it does in Dark World, too. Okay. So now we can access Dark World and Light World versions of this place. The thing you have to understand about Eureka leveling is that is the point. I don't know if you've played FF11, but the big draw of FF11 and a lot of MMOs from that era is the fact that it wasn't about endgame. You know, nowadays MMOs are about, oh yeah, get to endgame so you can do all the fun boss fights and whatever. No. It was about character building, and it was about the challenge of getting to max level. What the hell am I doing here? I'm sure I could cheese whatever it was I just failed. I'm sure I could make that jump. Probably don't need to, because you can just do this instead, but I'm going to try see if I can skip the next one. It looks very feasible. You could jump up there. I could jump over that. Oh, look at that sick trick. Speedrun tech right here. We don't need your puzzles. Boost ball ruin, or jump spring ball ruins everything. It's okay. Next game it'll be intentional. They'll expect it in 3 because that's when it was introduced. Nothing else up here? I feel like there's something up there, but nah. This reminds me of that same tunnel in Prime 1. It's like the same rock model and everything. I'm looking at it, like, is we sure there's nothing here? I'm still not sure if there's nothing there. I could go bomb it, but I could also just jump up if I wasn't so bad. No, there's no coyote time. That's not happening. It's fine. We'll do it now, because I fell down. That was like an amazing jump, though. Alright, what's over this way? What kind of new room is this? Oh. More space pirates that turn invisible. Do I need to use my special beams, or can we get away with just, like, doing anything else? Hi. Oh. I mean, yeah, maybe I could, but this looks like it'd be hell. I'm not liking the look of this place. Oh, there we go. I just need to time it well. Clearly wasn't doing that. It's like the moment you lock onto them, they just disappear. They know. I wonder if they're like not turning invisible and they're actually just phasing in and out of the dark world. That's why they have dark guns. Well, what if these are like Dark Samus and they're like Phazon infused? Have I scanned these guys before? These like cloaking, teleporting ones? Oh, that didn't count? Oh my god. Dark Pirate, it is. Darkling possessed elite space pirate. Ah, okay, that explains it. That's all I need to know. Say no more. Now I understand why they're able to shoot dark beams and teleport. Oh, cool. So if you just, like, ignore them long enough, the game takes pity on you and your inability to fight the basic enemies. That is a magnet ball track for sure. So I don't think we can do anything here. Can I even reach that? Oh yeah, totally. Okay. Cool. Okay, yeah, this room is like pretty pointless at the moment then. Okay, before we go start scouring the entire world for sick half pipes, I'm gonna just go to the dark world again and we'll check out the rest of that room. Maybe even that super missile door. Shadowbringers war quests are just Hildebrand? Wait, Shadowbringers or... Oh no, Stormblood. Stormblood. Does it actually involve Hildebrand? Because that's kind of sick if it does. I didn't know we had secret Hildebrand quests. If it actually involves the character, I might have to, like, record them when it's someday if I ever do warrior level 70 quests. But if it actually involves him, then I guess expect a video in an eternity. If I ever get around to it. Okay, Portal is there. We need to go to Portal. I would like to save. For sure, regardless. We'll definitely get the Portal too. If it isn't, oh, it's just the same kind of colony. I wonder if they like, if it's the same team that made them. Because you can sometimes tell when like a team or like a person is writing a specific quest in that game. So that could very well be the case. Alright, so we want to go... I don't know, can we go through that white door? Oh no, that's white door's where we came from. Duh. No, I need to go through that green door. I want to try the green door. Just have to climb this tree again. Alright, where are we going? Left. Ow. Ooh, okay. Not sure if I was supposed to make that jump. There we go. Just in case. I'm hoping I can make that jump to the green door. Hopefully I don't fall, because I'm pretty sure if I fall, it's a very long walk back. Long enough that I'd be willing to reload a save instead of walking. Because that room's a little out of the way. Like, we're about to make a very dangerous jump here. Okay, so this is down now. Oh, we don't need to make any jump. Right, because this is set up the right way. Okay, never mind. Game knew exactly what I wanted to do. It's a very good chance this is actually just a shortcut door and not gonna lead to anything, really. Like, there's a room in here, but I'm pretty sure this is just gonna lead back to somewhere we've already been. Oh no, it's Dark World, though. So it is new to Dark World, that's right. We're gonna be able to do anything, though? What are you?
Recording to logbook.
Lift Vine Crystal, energized by light-based weapons. Darkling platform will grow in height when crystal is energized by light-based weaponry. Oh, it's got one of those crystals inside it. I see. So if we just shoot that. Oh, it even activates a shield thing. Where am I? Oh god. What hit me? You. Can you die? You can. Beautiful. Okay, this room seems pretty similar to its light world counterpart at the moment. Except for those new flowers. This is not a thing, right? No, there's nothing there. Okay. Okay, there's a key. We kind of want that. What else is in here? Super missile, white, and black. Okay. We got a lot of exploration to do here. I don't think I can make that jump, though. Oh, even with this we can. Oh, come on. Nope, not quite. Alright. Where's he at? I need to kill him. Oh, he's like right above me. Oh, there he is. Actually, I should be shooting this with dark energy. I don't know if that's going to do anything. These guys are like really hard to kill. So I'd really rather not do anything to them, but I think I kind of have no choice. Oh. Yeah, okay. I would like to... you know what? I'm going to avoid them. Forget it. I don't know how to get up there anyways for that thick key, so we're just going to wait. Any of these a save point? Oh, you know what? Good. Man, I'm either like the best at guessing which door is a save point, or like the absolute worst, and I'll like go through every door except the save point. Which subconsciously, of course, means that I know where the save point is, and I'm just not thinking about it. Like, I'm looking in this room, it's like, you know what? I bet the red door is going to be the save point. I bet the other two are just going to go back towards, like, the theoretical exit, or whatever. I need more, I'm assuming these guys are going to drop light. Perfect. They drop lots of light. That guy's still here. He only triggers when you go on the flower, though. Oh, no, never mind. What if missiles are any good? No, he seems to like phase through. Have I scanned him before? I have. Hunter Ing, phase shifter, deadly in close combat, dislikes bright light. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's like every Ing. So if I stand on this, I mean, we're good, but the problem is he knocks me off pretty easily. I'm not careful. Oh, is he? Oh, and then goes back down anyways. Okay, so I need to, like, I'm just gonna stay here. Activate this one. And then hope he charges me? I don't know. Is he stupid enough to do that? I just want to, like, explore this room in peace. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot we can do. There we go. They say the word cope in this proper context. I mean, cope is a real word. Just like meme is a real word. You know, before the internet ruined cope, it was pretty commonly used for its intended meaning. It wasn't meant as like a snide remark. But I guess I gotta add that into the dictionary now. Stupid words and changing all the time. Don't let me up. Nope, okay. Alright, well, I don't know how to get in that one. Is that... There's no door up there. That's the problem. There is a grapple thing up there. I'm guessing we need grapple for that. Okay. God, what's the grapple boss gonna be like? Is it gonna swing around in like some annoying fashion, or is it gonna like try and actually grapple you? I don't know which one I like more. Both sound very annoying. What's this leading to? Is this a boss fight? Oh, this is where we put the keys, right? Yeah. Okay, so we just put in one key. This is the Dark Temple after all. What we got back here? Missiles? What is this? Oh, it's the ammo refill place. Keep forgetting what this is. I think that's twice now that I thought that's a missile upgrade. I guess that's good to have. Nothing else here, eh? Super missile down there. Blue door up there. That's the only ways out of this room. We'll check them out. We'll say extensive dark world exploration right off the bat was not really something I was expecting to start the stream with. I was like, oh, okay, we'll just go and do the couple of easy ones that I know about for boost ball stuff. And then hopefully one of those leads to something. Totally forgot that we can now do a pretty decent chunk of this area. Guess I should have grabbed that first. Oh well. Okay, what, where's... I don't think I can get out of here from this room. So here's the curious thing. So in the light world, there's that extra entrance that doesn't exist here. So I'm not sure... I guess we can't go through there. Those doors are going to be for much later. The one up there. Yeah, the one up there is going to be for much later, because I'm guessing that's going to be, like, involved. That's probably... No, yeah, that is actually where you go. Never mind. That's where you go to put the energy away in the dark or in the light world, so... We clearly don't need to do anything there right now. Well, this will be a lot later, but I'm glad I got that energy tank. And I don't like that you're back. But doesn't matter, because I'm definitely see no reason to fight you anymore. Where's this? There's that portal. Can't get in it from here. Okay, so we don't have power bombs, so if there's nothing on the other side of this room, then I'm done in here. I don't see anything over here. It's hard to hear anything with this guy shooting at me like this. Yeah, we can't do that yet. And we definitely can't do that. Alright, I think our journey is coming to an end here. Probably time to go back to the light world. Wonder where that portal connects to. Because there's a portal in the exact same spot in the light world, but I don't know how you're supposed to get into that. It doesn't look very obvious. Okay, I do need to go back up here, so please don't knock me off. What's oh wait, what's over here? This is usually a tube that goes down to the lower level here, but I'm just curious what the intent is here. Oh, okay, this is how we line up for this shot. Okay. That's how we'll be getting the key. That'll probably end up being the third key that we get, but that does mean that grapple beam has to be coming up soon, since this is the... We can't go in this one, right? No. Since this is the next temple, that means we have to get grapple beam soon. It's... My guess is it's going to be the next power-up. I don't know if anyone here has any theories as to what power-up we're getting next, assuming the people here haven't actually played this. Which I'm assuming is definitely the case. But I'm thinking grapple beam is long overdue. I don't think we'll be getting any more beams or weapons, or armor, I mean, until the next area at the earliest. It could be power bomb, but I'm thinking it's going to be grapple. So unfortunately, I don't see a way back up there, but can we hit this portal? Yes, because this is like a one-way trip. You can get to this portal from here, but you can't get to that portal from the light world. At least not yet. I think there's a grapple in this room too. How much enjoying Warrior? What kind of considering using his main DT job? If you're enjoying tanking, Warrior's like probably the best pick, because honestly, what's gonna happen is if you get teamed up with a bunch of like shitheads for teammates in a dungeon, assuming they're not like crazy people, they're like, no, please wipe. They're just gonna let you solo everything. Because, you know, why play the game when you can just let the warrior have a good time and play the game for you? Right? And even in Dawn Trail, that does happen. I don't know if it really happens with, like, the level 100 dungeons at the moment. But it's definitely at a point now where warriors can easily solo, like, a lot of the leveling dungeons. It's kind of funny because like some of the later leveling dungeons, you can't even like watch the boss. You just stand in front of like where an elevator shaft starts, and you just sit there and wait. And you can hear the fight, and you can kind of like see the effects leak through the closed door, but you can't do anything about it. You're just sitting there. That happened to me once. It was like, I think we had like half the boss left. And like all three, the healer died, so of course everyone else eventually died, except the warrior, of course, because they're warrior. So we all just like sat around waiting at the entrance, awkwardly waiting for the warrior to either wipe or do the 2/3 of the boss on his own, because yes, of course he can. So yes, as warrior, you get to control the flow of the entire dungeon. You choose when a fight restarts. It is solely up to you, no one else. They can plead and beg all they want, but if you don't want to wipe, you can fight that boss. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if you could just like go into a dungeon and just solo it yourself. Like, not even team up. You could probably play through story. I am confident you could probably even play through story. It might take a little extra work because you don't have the extra stats from gear, but I'm confident you could actually beat Dawn Trail completely solo. First time through. I want to go... Why are we in the dark map? I deliberately went to the light. And then I just... What happened here? What did I do? Why are we still in dark? I wanted to be in light. I'm not paying attention at all. I want to be in light because we need to go back here. I forget, was there a boost ball thing down here? No. This is just that weird room that I don't think I can do anything with. So I guess our only option then is to go... Yeah. No, I need to go back to light. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just like casually, instinctively, mindlessly went through this door, went through this portal, when that's not at all what I wanted to do. I want to go in the light world so we can get out of this bog, and we can go back to like the desert or something, because there's at least two boosts that I know of, one of which definitely leads to a portal. I don't remember what the other one was for, but there's 2 boosts I know of that we can do. Alright, how are we getting out of here? Straight shot to this room, and then left, I guess, is probably the easiest, or is it easier to go this way? Can I even go that way? Not sure I need to. Oh, you know what? Maybe this is a little better. This looks like slightly closer if we go left here. If I can go left. I think I can. What was that? The fuck was that animation transition? She didn't like, she forgot to do animations, I guess. The hell was that? I wonder if that's reproducible. Is it because like I walked over a ledge or something while transitioning? That was strange. I was wondering what was going on. I kind of actually thought for a second she was just gonna stay like that. Like I was gonna be in morph ball mode, but all you'd see is like Samus's T-posing model. Am I going the right way? I think I am. Yeah, we go through here, and then there's nothing over here, right? No, because we went that way already. So I need to go across into the light room. The light door here. And then this should take us like one room away from the elevator, essentially. Feel so bad for hijacking stream and talk about 14. It's okay. I was playing 14 earlier today too, actually. Or no, not earlier. Today, yesterday. I haven't really been doing a whole lot on 14. I've just been like going in to get like, because I have to still do the raids to get the weapon parts for Viper. But I haven't really been doing. I've been hanging out in the moon. I haven't really been doing the moon. I haven't really felt like sitting down doing some crafting. Xenoblade's been taking my time. So I've just been doing the bare minimum, kind of waiting for Crescent Isle to come out. I don't know if Xenoblade's going to take over. What's probably going to happen is I'm going to do my stream for Crescent Isle on launch day. And I'll probably do the Make It Rain events as well. I'll just tack it onto stream. That seems best. Okay, before we continue that train of thought, I need to figure out where that boost is. I don't remember where it is. I want to say it was like over here. Was it? I know there was a boost in here. I swear there was a boost in here. I don't remember where. That's the problem with boosts, is you can't tell where they are. I think we want to just go to Agon. Let's just play it safe and go straight to Agon first. But yeah, no, I've been Xenoblade's taking my time, so I haven't really been doing the crafting stuff, but I've been keeping an eye on it, and it's cool seeing it evolve. Like, the most recent upgrade we had, is this like a thing we go up? Wait. Where's the tunnel? There is a shortcut tunnel here. You tell me that's one way? Oh, okay, it's back there. I'm keeping up with it. It's cool seeing like, so we went from just getting, oh, here's some like fast travel points so you can get around the map easier, to here's a whole new area that you can unlock. So I missed that one. But it's still really cool seeing like the, like honestly gameplay wise, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. The fates are like 40 minutes long, and you're spending 40 minutes going to a node, pressing a button, waiting 3 seconds to interact with it, going to another node, pressing the button, waiting 3 seconds to interact with it, going back to the previous node. Okay, this one's a boost, but I don't know if it's what I'm thinking of though. And repeating that for 40 minutes. And yes, you can fail the fates. And yes, apparently it has happened. It almost, kind of, sort of almost happened in our server once. We got very lucky. Not sure if it's happened, apparently it already did happen once back when it first started, because people didn't know what the fuck they were doing. But yeah, imagine failing a 40-minute fate and then having to press a button more. So the rewards are really nice, but they're nothing substantial. Just a lot of like currencies, basically. Starborn terror burned through the heavens and struck Aether with an untold might. We all expected the world to shatter, but Aether held. There was great devastation, however. The green plains of Aegon were scorched forever, and the forest of Torvis was engulfed and racked by the sea. The skies burned for days, casting darkness over the land. Oh, so that's why it's a bog now. So it really is Florida, essentially. That's actually an apt description of it. It was meant to be a joke. Turns out it wasn't a joke. Oh, that should have been boost ball material, but I mean, I guess you need boost ball to get up here, so who cares? If there's something like significant down that way, I will do it after. This is taking me on quite the journey. Where are we going? The hell's this? Yo, is that grapple? Oh shit. We made it. You think 14's coming to Switch 2? I honestly, I couldn't say either way. I think it's a really big possibility though. The game is still on PS4, and the game runs pretty well on Steam Deck. I play it on Steam Deck. I haven't played as much on Steam Deck because I'm hanging out in Dawn Trail zones. So, and then I usually I'll buy. I prioritize the PS5, and then I'll go and buy, like, next time it's on sale or something on PC. I'll go and buy it on PC so I can play on Steam Deck. The hell am I doing here? Oh, it's a puzzle. Kind of? What? Wait, what? Okay. You know what, I'm probably, this is the first one I should have done. Are you, do you have, like, any notes on you in this room? Or are you just dead? No, you've just been dead for, like, some unknown amount of time. Luminoth was very young at time of death, not quite to adulthood. That a child would be pressed into combat duty suggests how desperate the Luminoth were at the war's end. Are we implying that this is not normal behavior for them? I mean, fair enough. Is this the correct alignment? It sure as hell doesn't look like the correct alignment. Okay, that's the correct alignment. So how do we move the inner one in such a way? Because I feel like the inner one is now misaligned. How about you? Are you another child soldier? Subject was an elderly Luminoth. The approximate age is 4.2 centicycles. Okay. There is no fucking way that means 420 years. I refuse to believe that means 420 years. How much is that? Okay, months? If we talk 420 months, what is that, like 10 years? Another 30, 60, no, 120, 240, 360, 480. That's like almost 40 years? But even that doesn't make sense. Because, like, we're saying that 30-year-old's elderly? I mean, this is an alien life form. It could be anything. There's no way. I refuse to believe that's 420 years. That body should not be in that condition. That's like a brand new corpse. I mean, hell, even at 30 years, that seems unlikely. If you go dig up someone who died in, like, 1940, they are not going to look that fresh. There's going to be skeleton. Advanced age did not keep him from defending this site or engaging in combat, however. I have no idea. What the fuck is a centicycle? Is that moons? Is that sun? 420 days? Either these guys age very fast or extremely slowly. Is this right? This looks wrong. Like, it lines up. Alright, fine. Whatever. Two of these look wrong. And yet, the fact that they're glowing now makes me think that they're right. So, okay, we can modify these now. Huh? Okay. I'm guessing, I think I'm seeing what I'm doing wrong here. We have to make them light up, right? Yes. I'm guessing we have to make them light up. Which means everything else has to move around them. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Okay, so we need to move this one for sure, because so far this is the only one that's moved that almost outer ring. So I need to get it lit up. Okay. We leave that one alone. That one's fine. I'm gonna go back to this one. Which one does this move? This is fine. Okay, there we go. And then, was it the red one that did the first two? Yeah. There we go. Remember Pool of Radiance, old PC, you can have an anti-piracy wheel that you had to arrange like this one? Yeah, it's one of those decoder rings. I've seen it in a couple of, like, really old PC games. I never had PC games that had that. I think I was born just after the end of that era. So it wasn't really a thing. I mean, like, we didn't have... There was, like, a weird little bit where there was no, like, physical anti-piracy devices in games. Oh, Seeker Launcher. I thought this was going to be grapple. Press and hold down to charge the Seeker. Move the targeting reticule over targets to lock on. Okay. There was, like, this weird period from, like... I don't know, I want to say, like... the launch of Steam to, like, 97 or 8. Maybe even a little earlier, where it's just... there wasn't really anti-piracy at all. At least that I ever saw. Maybe it's just the kind of games we were buying, but I don't know, looking at other games that came from the same era. How do we... we gotta get up there, right? Can I hit these? Is that what's going on here? Like, it could have just been the games I was buying, but it definitely feels like there just wasn't anything. Like, there was no decoder rings, you never had anything like that. But it could have also just been the games I was buying. But I feel like there was just, like, this weird lapse where, like, people weren't doing physical, but obviously online infrastructure wasn't quite there yet. Okay, structure is part of a security system. Powerful beam emitters are tuned to the frequency needed to shatter the central contain... Oh, this is just... that was just for the thing we just did. I want to get to that portal. That portal looks super important. Can I not do that? Oh, it's just to leave. That's our tutorial. Well, how do we get to the portal? Is the portal one way? Hang on. Hang on. Oh, we don't even know what this room looks like in the dark world. And yet there's a portal here. How much you want to bet that's the final boss? Like, this is the central point of the entire map. And similar to where you get the artifact hints in the first game, it ends up being the entrance to the final area. How much you want to bet that's the entrance to the final area? Right there. That's why I can't get up there right now. Because I don't see any other way up here. Like, double jumping's not reaching it. I'm just going to leave. We'll worry about that later. Console games seem to be ascended during that period of time. Yeah, that was the other thing too, is like... I mean, a lot of the PC games I had as a kid were definitely like the kind of games you would see on a turnstile in, like, I don't know, Walmart or Toys R Us or something like that. You'd see on that turnstile for like 10 bucks, you know? They had a big sticker on it, wrapped in plastic. And it's just a jewel case with maybe like a paper sleeve. But I had a lot of like big box games too. Sadly, never kept any of those boxes, but they were proper ass games that you'd find on a store. Like, we had Reader Rabbits, I had stuff like Myst, although that was secondhand, so it didn't have the box. I remember we had Return of the Incredible Machine. That was in a big box, although they started to thin the boxes by that point. Lionel Train Town, I believe, came in a box. I had a box that had a, it was a pinball game. It was on floppy disk. I think it was called TriStar Pinball. And it came with a real pinball. God knows what happened to that thing. But they just put a real-ass pinball in the box. Straight from the machine. It's a cool little collector's item. Shame I lost it. As far as I'm concerned, I've lost it. I mean, I have many silver balls. I have a huge marble collection of many silver balls. I don't think it's in there, because it was pretty big compared to marbles. So we have Seeker Beam. That's like every single purple door. I guess we'll just go and deal with that for now. I kind of want to go this way, since we're here, actually. Where is... Yeah, let's go that way. We should be able to get through the... We shouldn't have any problems anymore, because I think we were given the translator tools last stream or something that gets us through that door. Is it this way? Yeah, it's to the left. We gotta go through this thing. Gonna get shot and can't even jump up there. Ugh, there we go. Hey Cronus, how's it going? Back when retails were dedicated to major games sections of games, yeah. Did you hear how fucking EB Games is called EB Games again in Canada. Like, it only lasted for like a total of 3 years, but okay. So like, for non-Canadians here, up until about, I want to say, was it 4 years ago? Maybe it was 5, maybe it was 2020. Our equivalent to GameStop was called EB Games. That was the original company. Electronic Boutique is what the EB stands for. Maybe you've heard of EB Australia. Not everyone's, apparently a lot of people haven't heard of EB Canada. They didn't know that was a thing. But everyone knows that EB Australia is a thing. But that was our original company. That's what it was called. It was called EB Games. And then around 2020, I think, I don't know how long they've owned them. I think GameStop had them for quite a number of years, but only in 2020 where they're like, yeah, let's actually just rename them to GameStop. And then just like literally last week, it was announced that GameStop sold off EB Games back to some Canadian like entrepreneur guy. So it's now Canadian owned again, and it's independent, and he's just like, yeah, let's just call it EB Games because everyone recognizes that name and everyone prefers that name. No one wanted the GameStops think. Not even this new guy. Like, he was given the option, I think. It sounded like he was given the option to keep it as GameStop, and it would just be like a different company with the same name. But he was like, no, you're not giving me GameStop. I want EB Games. And like immediately, like a day after it was announced, you go to their site and it's already been like renamed. Like it's just reskinned into EB Games again, which is absolutely hilarious. Love it. So it's probably going to take a while to like redirect the site back to EB Games and everything. Like if you go on the Wayback Machine, it's really weird to view the site on Wayback because if you go back about more than 5 years, then any archive redirects you from, like it's saved in Wayback as GameStop.ca, but any redirect has to then any archive redirects you to ebgames.ca if it's anything older than like February 2020 or something like that. I don't know where I just went. I don't think I went the right way. Oh right, we're in this room. It's been so long since we've been able to get in this area. I forgot what it looks like. I want to go straight. Can we go straight? Is straight should be an option, right? Wasn't there like, can we boost back up this? No. Can I not go straight? Am I trying to go somewhere I can't right now? Or am I just stupid? I might just be stupid. I think there's another way out of this room. Is there? What's this? Presence of a control system, interface method, no. Control unit's not present in the visible spectrum. Oh, okay. I guess we can't go back this way. Alright. I guess my notions of... Well, we got a portal here. I guess we could try that first. I was hoping to use that translation thing. That was marked. Did the US have EB? Okay. Well, see, I guess that shows what I know. Well, I don't think you guys don't have EB anymore, though, right? Seen someone play Senran Kagura in public is just as disturbing as someone actually plays Silent Hill 2. But see, you don't see anyone playing Silent Hill 2 in public. People aren't ashamed of playing Senran Kagura in public. So I props to those people. As much as I don't have any qualms with those kind of games, and I play a lot of them myself. Not Senran Kagura specifically, but just like, you know, games of a similar arc. I've always felt weird playing something even as like basic as like Osu in public for the longest time. Don't know why. It made no sense. Although mind you, some of those backgrounds definitely could get you some looks. Okay, what do we got in this room? We got one of those doors. Probably very similar door. Or is this a... Echo Gate uses a sonic security system. Sonic detection gear needed to interface with the system. Ah, okay. That might be a new visor. That sounds almost like a visor. Do I have to, like, actually fight these guys, or can we just ignore them and explore instead? It's definitely playing that you gotta fight these guys music, but... I'm not seeing any indication that I need to. Okay, is the only other way out of here this room then? Yeah. Let's go. I'll have to try and remember to come back here with a sonic device. Oh, we got Metroids. Those are very different looking Metroids. What the fuck? Dark Talon Metroid. Oh. Darkly possessed energy. Symbiote makes it target stronger in battle. Vulnerable to concussive blast, dislike bright light. Okay. Typical. I wonder if this new charge missile shot thing for the purple doors can act as like a homing device for... Like, can I lock on with this and does that work? Oh, we can like blast it. Oh, that didn't do anything. I missed every single shot. Alright, fine. Light beam it is. Oh, yeah, I should have just done that in the first place. That is grapple locked. Leaving here. Hi. Okay, well this portal was kind of a bust. Not seeing anything of value here. Remember having the Darkwing Duck and the Rescue Rangers? I guess products of their time. Although there was that new Rescue Rangers movie, which was really more like a Roger Rabbit 2. I liked it. I thought that was kind of fun. As someone who never saw a single Rescue Rangers anything, it was a pretty good movie. As someone who enjoyed Roger Rabbit, it was definitely a good movie. So we can't go this way because door is locked. Didn't realize that was one way. And so therefore that's off limits. So I think we're going to just go back through here. And we're going to go back down here. And we're going to go back to Aegon Wastes because I'm still there. I mean, we have whatever this is called. I don't know what this thing was called. This missile thing for purple doors. So we can look for those, but there's still at least one boost ball track that I still want to check out. You know, do things in order here. But there's definitely purple doors in Aegon, so it's not going to be a complete waste of time. We're not going there for just one thing. But yeah, unfortunately, despite the fact we can go down here, there's not really a whole lot of point at this moment. Target size and muscle mass suggests heavy combat training. It's likely that it was a warrior of some kind. The lack of gear, armor, or weapons is curious. Perhaps they were taken by others of its kind? Maybe they're in training? Maybe they're in exile. Maybe they failed their training. 8.1 cycles. But the presence of local animals, target corpse has not been disturbed. Scans suggest the presence of a toxic biochemical within the target. This may explain the lack of carry-on feeding. 8.1 cycles. So months. I'm going to say that's months. I would like someone to convince me otherwise that a cycle is not a month. Because I refuse to believe it's a year. Like, give me a really good reason why I should think that a cycle is a year. We want this one, right? Yeah. Because, yeah, the wording makes sense for it to be a year. But the condition of that corpse does not match up with that timeline. It doesn't match up with the timeline of, like, 4.2 centicycles either, but... According to Metroid Prime 2 Dark Echoes Q&A, a cycle, at least on Aether, is assumed to be about 3 Earth years. So it's even longer than I could have possibly imagined. So when someone is dead for 4.2 centicycles, they've been dead for 1,260 years? And the corpse is in that immaculate, pristine condition? Maybe they just don't have bacteria on this planet. Maybe corpses just don't decay. I guess that's possible. I didn't think of that. But good. Glad to know that we have a specific timeline here. I mean, yeah, that makes sense to use the word cycle. Like, it shows up in a lot of sci-fi to mean different things. And usually it does mean a revolution of a local planet around its main star. And the reason the cycle is used because a year is, at least in sci-fi, is commonly used to refer to specifically Earth cycles and Earth years. And I feel like that might even be a term we might adapt in real life as well. I mean, if we start doing like Mars and moon exploration again, like we're gonna need some way to determine the passage of time over long periods outside of just... We can't say a year. Like, if you're on Mars, you can't say a year and expect people to know what that means. Like, forget time zones. We're working on completely different scales now. We gotta consider, like, brand new scales. I think they have, like, a sort of, like, space-time already. I don't know if they... But I don't know if they have, like, a lot of terminology for it is the thing. Okay, so this is the boost balls thinking of. That's perfect. We got... Oh, it looks like an elevator and a boost ball place. So that's great. Glad we got both of those things. So let's go check that out first. Is there a save? Oh, there's a save on the way. Even better. Everything you could have possibly imagined right here at your fingertips. Speaking of cycle, if you like fancy novels, the Deathgate cycle is a good book. I've never heard of that. What kind of like fancy is it? The weird thing is like I enjoy fantasy in video games. Like high fantasy in video games is really nice, especially RPGs. But for some reason, a lot of fantasy novels of similar ilk, just not really into them. I've tried reading Lord of the Rings, nothing. I watched Chronicles of Narnia, also nothing. Didn't care for that either. I'm trying to think if there's like any actual like high fantasy book I even enjoyed. I'm not sure. I do want to check out The Wheel of Time and Discworld. I've heard good things about them, and I'm willing to give them a shot. I've liked what little I've seen of both those things. Oh, this is... What am I doing? I'm probably messing this up. Wait, hang on. Did I... Oh, no, we opened that way. Okay. We're just here for one thing and one thing only. There we go. My problem was I was moving Samus. All I need to do is press B. I'd like to get up there. Oh, we can totally get up there. I think. I don't want to move the control stick because it messes the... Any camera movements just like... Oh, okay. Well, that finally happened. It's been sitting on like one red bar for the last 4 or 5 Wii streams. I was wondering when it was finally gonna turn over to flashing. Question is, can I get up here before the batteries die and have to start my progress all over? It's so close. I feel like it's gotta be possible. My timing is just not great. You gotta get like some perfect... Oh, that's even worse. Oh, well, that didn't last long. Okay, give me a second here to fix this up. Alright, brand new batteries in. We got a full 4 bars. I used to have this really nice set of rechargeable batteries for like pretty much anything that used them. But I don't know if it's just like a combination of the batteries being old, or can I jump? Oh, that's not a ledge. I don't know. Am I just sucking at getting up there, or am I supposed to do something else first? It really looks like I should be able to get up there, but we'll just go in here first. I don't know if it's just like a combination of the batteries getting old, or like the charger's getting old, or what. But they don't really work too well anymore, and with how much less I use AA batteries these days, I just have a pack of 40 that's been sitting around for a few years. It's been good enough for now. Okay, so this is an alternate entrance to Torvis. That checks out. I wonder where it's gonna lead. Reminds you of Tony Hawk. It's okay. Well, yeah, I need the practice, all right? Because I do plan to do some. I was thinking of like both the remake, and I wouldn't also mind streaming some actual Tony Hawk games at some point. The only Tony Hawk stream I've ever done was I did like a single stream of 1 and 2 back when it came out. What did I miss one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And I wouldn't mind doing like an actual playthrough of a Tony Hawk game. Probably one of the old ones, because those are the ones I'm most familiar with and played the most. But I'll probably also, I wouldn't mind doing a stream of 3 and 4 since I did 1 and 2. Once that comes out. I don't know which would happen first. I think it's going to mostly... Oh, okay, I see. That was just to get out here. This is just a shortcut to this part. You know what? That's fair. We don't need to be in here right now, I don't think. I want to get out of here. But that's good that we have like a shortcut back to the temple. That's pretty useful. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing something like that, but I think I just need to see when we can free up a slot on the schedule for that. Already still got pretty full everywhere else, and I have no idea when any of these games are going to end. Lingo 2 especially, I think that's the one I was like thinking of most replacing with a Tony Hawk game at some point. Because like Tony Hawk game, like it probably wouldn't take that long, assuming if I'm not going for like 100%. I'm gonna give this like a couple more tries here because I feel like I have it. But Lingo 2 is definitely, we're in for the long haul with that one. Yeah, Underground 1 and 2 are great. I think like, the ones I played the most again, I never really actually played Underground 2. Like, honestly, if I was to stream it, I would almost consider it a blind playthrough. I might use that terminology for it because... Oh yeah, there's that puzzle over there. I don't know how to open that door. I want to figure that one out. That's going to be an interesting one. Oh yeah, we can go back through here now. We can do this section. I wouldn't mind doing that. Okay, so we can go through here and take a U-turn. The ones I played the most as a kid were Tony Hawk 4. Pro Skater 4 was the first one I owned. I rented Thug 1, I think. Oh yeah, we just do a U-turn here. I just said that. I rented Thug 1 like once or twice and then bought it a few years later. Mostly played at a friend's house. And I never rented Thug 2. The only Thug 2 I ever played was multiplayer mode at a friend's. And I emulated it like once and played like the first area of the game. Never anything beyond that. So I'm not very, like, I know what it is, but I'm not like super familiar with the game. Haven't seen a whole lot of it. I think I've seen like a speed run of it, but I wouldn't mind doing like a proper playthrough of that game because I never really played it myself. I don't know if we have to fight these guys. Might be ideal, but that's okay. We got it. Anything beyond that would definitely be like considered new. I don't think I'd want to do anything older than Pro Skater 4 though. Despite like I have like very mixed feelings about the 3 and 4 remake because of the 2-minute timer. I was never a big fan of that kind of gameplay. I was fine with it in 1 and 2. It's not the right door. It's over here. I was fine with it with the 1 and 2 remake because, like, yeah, 1, that's the games, that's how they're designed, and 2 was like the first new Tony Hawk game in like God knows how long. Not to mention it was actually decent, so that helped a lot. I don't know if like 5 was like actually bad or just disappointing. Probably a mix of both. I think it had like a lot of like quirks and stuff that made it very different than the good ones. But yeah, for me it was like, it was pretty much just, it was a brand new Tony Hawk game. I didn't give a shit. I still pre-ordered 3 and 4, but like I'm disappointed that 4 is the way it is. I get why it is, but I'm also disappointed. What the hell is that colored thing? Oh, it's like bugs phasing in and out. Okay. Okay, let's read this guy first. Alright, how many centicycles have you been dead for? 1.4 centicycles ago. So that means 420 years of Earth time. He's been dead for 420 years. I'm telling you, there's like, the bacteria on this planet is slacking. Luminoth was blind, possibly from birth. Damaged cybernetic augmentation is present. A sonic imaging device enabled the subject to see the world around him. Ooh. Foreshadowing. Interesting, like, lore on all these dead people. It's like, Look at this person that was dead. Look how bad their life sucked. I'm sorry, why do I want this to spin? That seems really dangerous. Yeah, that hurts. I figured it would. I have no idea why I want that to spin. There's a portal over there. There's like a big room over there. I think it was better when it wasn't spinning. Like, why is this spinning? What am I doing here with this spin? What about you? Kinetic orb cannon. There's a puzzle here, obviously, but I just need to see what the hell we're doing. Is this the way out? Okay, this is how we get back. Alright, what are we doing with this, like, spinning platform? Right, I have to send him. I'm not streaming that game. Can you even stream that game on Twitch? I don't have any Senran Kagura games that are worth streaming. There's a rhythm game. So, I mean, that would definitely be a stream out of principle. But the only one I have is Peach Beach Splash, which I'm pretty sure is like just a multiplayer thing. I don't even know if that game is like still alive. This was like a PS4 game from like 10 years ago. A load of secondary denism runs through this wall. Structural integrity is critical to recent drilling. Okay, so denism is what's denism? Is that super? Power? That might be power, I think. Okay, so this thing spins. There is portal up there. There is something over there. This leads to the other half of this room. Okay, we got more boost ball. Hopefully this one's more manageable. Where are you? Elevator? Oh, it's just a launcher. Okay, where does this lead? Where we do boost ball? Okay. And what do you do?
Recording to logbook.
Lore. New weapons. Our studies of the Ing revealed the source of their attacks as dark energy. We built weapons to use this energy, thinking it could overload enemy targets and eliminate them. We soon learned our error as the dark beam was not of great effect on the Ing. We then began to develop a weapon that used light energy. This weapon would dispatch the Ing with terrible efficiency. Saying the obvious, are we? Alright. What are you gonna do? I feel like I probably have to do this in tandem with the other thing. Maybe? Okay, yeah. Alright, $100 says we need to go activate the blade, and then we come up here, and then it smashes the glass or something. Possibly. It's gonna break something. I can't think of any Nintendo Switch games that are actually banned. Oh yeah, I could just stream the, what is that thigh slapping simulator? We could stream that. That HD Rumble. Reminder that Nintendo themselves promoted that game. There we go. That's what we need to do. Okay, what's this for then? Why are we boost ball in here? I think the better question though is Senran Kagura. Oh fuck. Fuck you. What is that? The better question is, are there any of the games worth streaming? Like, okay, there's a rhythm game. Sure, it's like a rhythm cooking game. That could be funny and interesting. As like a one-off. Maybe it's a full series worth. I don't know what the plot on something like that is even going to possibly be. That's worthwhile. Although when you combine something like cooking and rhythm, you have my attention. There is a pinball game. Okay, maybe it's a competent pinball game. That might be fun for one-off. I do enjoy a good pinball game, but it has to be a really good pinball game. Like, I'm one of those people that doesn't like pinball effects or Zen pinball, whatever people call it these days, that much. I enjoy it for what it is, but I definitely wouldn't call it a great pinball game. I prefer my actual simulators. So arcadey pinball has to be really good for it to be worthwhile. A pinball themed stream could be kind of fun though. I've got a few different pinball games that might be fun to do a one-off on. Where are we right now? Trial grounds. Okay, let's see what this room is before we just leave it. Where are you? 1.4 decacycles ago. So that is what? 14 times 3. That's 42 years. According to Luminoth records, the Ing used this area to conduct rites of passage. Young Ing battle fierce opponents to prove their mettle in combat. It appears this Luminoth was one of their many opponents. So they kidnapped him and then used him as in the arena. Is there nothing here? Huh. Okay. Fine by me. Alright, how do we get out of this place then? Oh, wait. There is something there. That looks like the way out. We have to go through here and then apparently go up. Oh, we can't just go here. Duh. Let's just block it off so you don't have to make that part of the game. Totally biffed that jump. Got lucky. Let's see where this is going. Okay, where are we now? Door? Door to where? Oh, door to here. Oh yeah, we can go through this portal. We've definitely been in this side of the room plenty of times. But now we can see what this side of the room looks like in the light world. According to Nintendo standards now to compare to 30 years ago is almost amusing. Oh, definitely, but it almost seems like they're going backwards in some of those standards, unfortunately. I know that they've like restricted a few games from releasing in North America due to similar reasons that they would have given like 15 years ago on the Wii U, which is kind of sad to see. And I think there was like I think there was like at least one Nintendo game that was censored that people weren't expecting to be censored because of like how Nintendo's been very lax with that stuff recently. But I don't remember what game that was. I just know that there was like a couple of games that they did indeed restrict from like North America. Okay, there's an item up here. Where is it? Is it below me? I guess it has to be. Oh wait, this is the item. I'm staring right at the item. What is this? More gun stuff? Oh. Oh, is that like a super shot? Dark burst. Oh, okay. That's probably like the special ammo usage stuff from the previous game. Yeah. Charge dark beam and then press down the fire. Cool. That seems like one of those optional things for sure. Oh, are we gonna need to put it to use? Do I want to put it to use? Do I need to put it to use? I mean, we're in the light world. I'd rather not. Especially when these guys are like so easy. Like to the point where I don't even need any of the extra beams. I'd rather not use them. That's the whole point here. I guess I could use some missiles. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, well, I wasn't ready to go down, but I guess we are. Okay, where was the door here? Behind me? Ah. Never mind. So that was it then? That was all we came to see? That was the map station. That's just that room to the cage. That was portal. Okay, so we can kind of go back now. I want to figure out that puzzle, but I don't. I'm going to do that near the end of the game. I'm not going to do it now. Let's see what is in Temple Grounds in terms of purple. If there is anything. So we can't go back here. Because, like, a thing was blocking us. Maybe we need to go back to... Oh, you know what? We do need to go back to the bog. Because the bog had... Where was it? Down here. The only door we could reach was that purple one. And that's going to unlock the rest of this for sure. So, where's our... We're here, right? Somewhere? Where are we? No, we're not here. We're in the other one. But did here have... Oh, here had a thing. Yeah, this goes here. Okay. So we want to go back there. We have to ignore this room for now. We want to go back to there. Wait, are they trying to ban porn in the US? That's pretty funny. The good luck is actually what I will say. You're not gonna ban that. That's not how that works. Out of all the things the internet can do, like that's the one thing you will never be able to accomplish because the internet exists. I can't jump over these walls. I can't even jump over that wall. Alright, we'll go around. Which way are we going out of here? This way, okay. I just want to get to that elevator. Like, I'm just wondering how they think they're going to accomplish that. Because first of all, no one's looking at like physical porn anymore. That's one of those things that's gone 100% digital. So with that in mind, how does one suspect they can block it from any one country? Like, I can think of at least a number of sites with a lot of money that definitely would be very upset about this fact. Wait, where is this door? Why am I, like, losing this door? Because it's down here. That's why. You're not gonna IP block, that's the thing. You know what we got for those? We got tools for those things. They're called VPNs. You know how many people use those things already? And you know how the only company that might be willing to go through with like supporting that sort of thing are VPN companies, because it just means it'll be more business for them. It's not going to block anything. You can't block the internet. You can't control the internet in a single country, because that's not how the internet works, because it's a global system. And people just don't seem to realize this fact. Okay, this is annoying. I'm trying this again. I want this portal. I don't know if there's like an upgrade to boost ball, but I feel like I can make this. Like, you saw how close we were. I'm wondering if I can like... No, I can't jump on this thing. Compared to China. Okay, I mean, if the US turns into China, that's a different story, but good luck turning the US into China. People are not going to like that either. And just because something isn't allowed doesn't mean that people are going to stop doing it either. I don't know how you'd block a VPN. Like, that the nature of a VPN makes it unblockable, because that's the whole point. The US wouldn't know you're using one unless you're now required by law to have like some sort of like monitoring device installed in your computer at all times. And that's not going to happen either, because Microsoft, that's more work for Microsoft. Where are we getting out here? We're going to portal. No, we're not going to portal. We're going to elevator to my right. That's going to be more work for Microsoft, because one, that's going to be illegal, such a thing, in like several other countries. So now you're going to have a US specific version of Windows, which is more work for them. They're not going to like it, having a device like that. And yeah, like it's just going to cause more problems than it's worth. It's a one of those problems that just overcomplicates itself real fast. And even in China, if you go look at China, yeah, no. People laugh at those blockers over there. They mean nothing. Alright, where's that purple door? That's what we came here for. It's not that one. It is this one. I'm guessing we'll do the other doors once we get gravity suit. That could be very well be the very next thing we get here. Did that use 5 missiles? I'm assuming it did. A lot of missile-centric doors in this game. Are we following this light? Okay. Ooh, boss fight? Underwater boss fight without gravity suit? Oh man, you shouldn't have. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be terrible. I love it. Even Dark Samus knows what's in for store for Samus. Laughing like that. Maybe? Oh, no, you're just gonna chuckle and go away? Alright. Need to watch out for these guys. Okay, where am I going in here? Okay, that's a bad door. So we need to go forward or behind me. Let's go forward. This is all gonna lead in a circle anyway, so just pick a direction. Where's the door? Okay, you know what? Fine. I probably shouldn't be using missiles because if we need more doors to be opened, I definitely need to save these things. I also haven't saved in a while, which is a little scary. I can't... I'm trying to dodge, but you can't. The water's too thick. The clap of the water is stopping me from dodging these guys. Oh, I had to fight them. Oh, because I activated this thing. That makes sense. No, no items. Oh, it's another spinner puzzle. Alright, time to check our anti-piracy again. Okay. Oh, is one like... I see. So red's gonna open this door? Maybe? What does this do? Or is this a path? Oh, it's a tunnel for ball. That makes sense. They're endorsing Mario devices. I'm not gonna look at the link right now. And frankly, I've never really given a shit about any of that stuff. Mainly because it doesn't affect me. But that just sounds like another tale of US is doing something stupid. More at 11. Next up on the news, is the sky really blue? Oh, don't use that beam. Okay, we got translator. Is that portal? Yeah, I'm not making this jump. We're going underwater. I have a feeling a big chunk of this... I think our first goal is definitely going to get gravity suit, and then we can worry about the rest of this. Oh, I thought that was a pipe. Oh, no, I don't want to fight you, too. I'm probably going to have to, aren't I? Yep. Oh, I should have saved. The save was there. Oh. Well, that's my fault. Unless we can go through this door. Is there two of these guys again? Oh yeah, there's two of them. Okay. This one's bigger though. I might be able to get away with dodging. Yeah, I don't even have to... Okay, well, two of them makes it a little trickier, but it is possible. Just have to pay attention to their audio. There we go. One more. Health, please? No! Where'd he go? Look, the last room taught me that defeating these guys does something. So I'm gonna assume it's still gonna do something. Okay, not really. I would like to get through that black door if possible, but I don't think it's gonna be. There's something we need to do in this room, though. Because we have to unlock... Oh, do we have to unlock one of these? Maybe we don't. No, wait, I can just go through here. Oh, actual lore. What craven savages are the Ying? Trapped in the catacombs with no chance for rescue, I fought them to the last. I watched them feed upon their dead. I heard them pressing the lesser of their number into the front ranks that my blast would take them. At least their leader stood against me in battle. He was a foe worthy of a Luminoth warrior. Well, at least he died doing what he loved. Oh, I don't fall down there again. For a second, I forgot that I defeated those guys. I was like, I didn't want to fight them again. But it's the same room, so we're fine. Okay, can I scan this? Oh, I can. Nice. We were not prepared to fight a long war. The forces of the enemy outnumbered ours vastly. We sought a way to end the war quickly without extended combat. We decided to build a device to recover our lost planetary energy from dark aether. Without this energy, the dark world would cease to be and our world would be restored to stability. Yeah, we saw what good that did them. How long ago did they build that? Sitting there waiting for someone to come and help them with it because they couldn't do it themselves. It's a good thing I showed up. Yeah, I'm gonna go save because I definitely forgot to do that. I'm hoping I can anyways. Oh, this room sucks. Alright, I got my wish. You know, last game I was complaining about how you don't even do the... Oh, here we go. You don't even do the water section until you get gravity suit. And this game's like, alright, here you go. Here's a proper water section. Look, we even made it sound like Meridia, so you know it's a proper water section. Alright, I'm gonna go save here. We got our checkpoint, essentially. Get in there. Where's that save point? Save point is left. Right there. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I saved. I think I ran through like half the game here to get to this area. We've gone way far back. Like before getting that extra power up or anything like that. Maybe even before we got the purple thing. That's possible too. Alright, where's that, which one's the door? This one? Or is this purple? Shit. No. That is purple. Alright. Throw more of those piranha things at me. I don't care. We're here now. I've got save. This is a light door. Oh? Wait, what? Is this locked from the enemies? That flash shield on the door blocking access now indicates blast shield is invulnerable to most weapons. A mix of light and dark energy may damage it. Is that the third beam? Oh, that's why it's gray, of course. That makes sense. Okay, well, we can go the other way. That's fine. We're not completely blocked yet. Oh, that of course that explains the color, though. Okay, if that really is the third beam and it's just like a light dark beam, a dark light beam, ultraviolet beam, that's not the most creative beam. All right, just gonna put that out there. You know, I think you could have tried a little harder on that function. If it is the third beam, maybe it's not. Maybe there's a way to actually combine the beams together. How do we go down? Oh, you know what? Yeah. I can't go backwards here. We have to... I was on the right track. I should have just kept going. Like here I am thinking like, oh man, what kind of wacky beam are we gonna get for number 3 if we got like light and dark already? And it just turns out it's just both put together. That's gonna be a little disappointing. I don't know if I've ever played a search action. Excuse me. Can I get up there, please? Thank you. It seemed really weird. I don't know if I've ever played a search action game where I was like actually legitimately disappointed by the items. Like what's a game with like a really disappointing power up? Like a game like this with like a really disappointing. Like you have your staples, obviously, and I think every game, you know, has to have something like that. Like you have some sort of crawl equivalent. Maybe it's not always unlockable, maybe it's from the start. You usually have like some sort of crawl equivalent. You usually have this one. Usually have like, you know, basic traversal, maybe some sort of jump upgrade, maybe some sort of air dash. But then when it comes to like the more unique stuff, you know, I don't know. I feel like 2 of the 3 beams you get in this game, or like imagine if 2 to 3 weapons you got were just like 2 sides of the same coin, and they didn't do unique things. Like if it was one beam that you could shoot and switch between like dark and light, I think that'd be more interesting. But no, it's 2 different beams. Here's 2/3 of the beam. We have a 3 beam quota to meet. Oh, there's more now. That's how you can tell you're making progress when a room gets harder. Or easier. I'm not sure. I feel like this is easier. You can hit them anytime. Like, if the next piece of armor... Wait, can we use... Oh, yeah, we can use this. If the next piece of armor we get, if the next suit upgrade is just... Now survive in the dark world even longer. That would kind of suck. But I think we're going to get a gravity suit. Like, we have to get a gravity suit. This is the perfect opportunity to give us a gravity suit. And it'll actually feel, you know, like a proper reward. It'll feel earned. Won't be like Prime 1 where it's just like, go get the suit and then do water. Okay. Oh, let's just turn it off. Hello? What? So did the level 70 quest ends very well. Did enjoy the quest line a lot. Well, now you gotta remember to go do the level 80 quests once you get to 80, because you get like the extra one. Okay, we just... How do I get down from here? How did I get down here like a moment ago? This thing was on. Oh, do I have to go the other way? Oh. So wait, we can't do anything here? Is this area really off limits? Because I can't go this way because gray. I don't know if I can even go in that portal. I'm gonna go check the portal, but otherwise I'm not sure where we can go, because I almost feel like we have to access this from the other side. Unless I can just miraculously go back in. No, I don't think so. That's weird. Alright, we'll go the other side then. Obviously we can't go through the door, but if the portal leads somewhere, then great. Oh, there's lore here I missed.
Recording to logbook.
We developed crystals that brought the light of Aether to the Dark World. Using these crystals allowed our warriors to explore the enemy lands to bring war to the Ing. Sadly, the crystals were not enough. We needed stronger weapons, better armor. We withdrew from Dark Aether while our greatest minds devised new engines of war. All this because of some stupid meteor that had to just land on them. I'm guessing it was a phase-on meteor. It's the only thing I can think of. Doesn't really explain where Dark Samus came from. Maybe some interference with the atmosphere caused it. Unless I'm just forgetting part of the opening cutscene. That's partially why I missed the job quests. They were probably some of my favorite quests to do. It was fun, like, doing stuff that was, like, actually specific. It felt specific to you. And I kind of get why they stopped them. Because making new ones for every single job was a lot. But, I don't know. I think there's better solutions than just role quests. Although I've heard good things about Shadowbringers role quests. The other ones... Endwalkers, people have mixed feelings over. And I don't even know anything about the Dawn Trail ones. But I just missed the job-specific quests. Like, I feel like what you could have probably... the other thing, too, is, like, not having job quests. And then you get, like, a new job and it only gets, like, 3 quests because it only got 10 levels worth of quests. Yeah, I don't think we can get in there. I don't even know how you get in there. What the intent is. It just, like, there may as well not be job quests. And I feel like you should at least get 20. I feel like there should be 20 levels worth of quests if you're going to do a new job. Maybe what they could do instead is, like... Oh, okay, I see. That's Gravity Suit, for sure. Maybe what they could do instead is, you know, do sort of like a rolling system, like, you know, the last, like, 2, maybe 3 expansions worth are the only ones that get quests in a new expansion. And then you just, like, you plan the story around that. So, like, plan each job to get, like, 3 expansions worth of quests. And then no more. That could be kind of cool. It'd definitely be more fun to do them that way. Like, because you know what it means? It means that, like, Dancer never actually got to go to Thavnir, despite that's where it came from. Viper doesn't even get to go to, oh my god. Viper doesn't even get to go to, Turiel, despite that's where it's coming from. And it being in the exact same expansion you go there is absolutely hilarious and just feels like absolute laziness in all aspects. No thought put into that whatsoever. Are you just not gonna die? There we go. You know, it's little things like that. Sage didn't even get to go to Charlian as a result. Despite, again, that's also where it originated from. And again, being introduced in the exact same expansion you go there is pretty funny. But nope, 10 levels, that's all you get. Not allowed anymore these days. Don't have time for that. What was I targeting? I need to defeat you because I need to look around this room. I feel like we're not done here. There we go. We'll see. Physical range role quests for Endwalker were straight up awful. Yeah, like, I mean, not every job quest was good either, to be fair. There's definitely a lot of, like, kind of boring ones. I don't really like, at least gameplay wise, the story was okay, but I didn't really like how little gameplay there was for the crafting quests in Stormblood. Like, those definitely felt like we had to just do something. We don't know what we're doing anymore. Hence why we're not doing them anymore. Like, they just... In Stormblood, the crafter quests just give you, like, here's the materials, craft the thing. As opposed to previous ones being like, go get the materials and craft these things. And then even, like, the Gathering was like, go get one of this item. Like, the easiest shit you'll ever see. I like the role quests for crafting and gathering in both Shadowbringers and Endwalkers. Those were really fun. Endwalkers especially were really great. The Studium stuff was really fun. I've only ever done, I think, what was it? I don't know which one. Was it Healer? I think I did Healer for Shadowbringers. And that was pretty good, but that was like a part of a bigger plot. You kind of have to do all of them. So I haven't gone back and done those yet. So I don't know if we can even do anything here. Because, like, going this way, I got blocked by a turbine. Unless, like, I got blocked by a turbine, and then I went back 3 inches, and got blocked by a water jet that I couldn't see how to get around because that water jet wasn't there a moment ago. I'm guessing I went the right way because I didn't see any way through that turbine. So I'm assuming we have to go from this side. But to get to this side, we need a gray door. And portal, well, that doesn't do anything. So that is not possible. So we need to find maybe another purple door. Well, there's a purple door here. I guess we can go with that. Where's that relative here? Okay, so we have to go back up this shaft then. I guess we're going back to the Dark World. Lots of Dark World today. Yeah, I don't know if like the Shadowbringers healer quests were like the best of the best. And I just played like the good ones first and the other 4 or however many there are suck. But I've heard people say really good things about them. Like, I think those could be done well. And it does make for a more coherent story when you have like all of them. Where am I going? I'm going straight ahead. It makes for a more coherent story when they all kind of like connect to each other and you can like plan around it. Although, mind you, that's like a story that very few people are going to even see, which is baffling to me. I mean, it's a lot easier to make five storylines instead of like 21. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you could have just done. I think I would have preferred if they did like the last 3 expansions. You know, that's like 6. At any point in time, that's only ever 6 storylines that they would have had to make. And you could like plan out, you could do the same thing. You could plan out a story. This is not the way I want to go. We need to stay here. You could plan out a story that goes over those 3 expansions, like a beginning, a middle, and an end. 1 for each expansion. It means that jobs would get 2 sets of 10 for their first expansion introduced. They would actually get to visit their homeland, most likely, which is, you know, probably a huge plus. How many jobs get to say that they visit their homeland? Like, 2? Let's not count the Realm Reborn stuff, because that's just kind of there. But, like, any of the other jobs introducing expansions, you have, like, what, 3? Because you get the ones in Heavensward. Where did I say this purple door was? Oh, straight ahead. Okay. I was, like, forgetting where I was looking when I found that purple door. I mean, hell, you know what? I still don't understand why you can't... The jobs are only ever offered in the 3 starting cities these days. I never saw a problem with how they were done in Heavensward. I don't see why that was an issue. Like, you have to buy the expansion anyways. You have to have... I guess you don't have to... You need a character of X level to unlock them. You don't need to like complete a certain quest, but you need a character of X level to get them. Which generally, I would think, probably means that you've... Oh. Wait, how do we... Oh, I have to go back to that portal. Right, never mind. We're going back. Generally means you've probably done the story up to... You're caught up on story. Because, like, why else would you have your one and only job at the level needed to unlock another one? That doesn't make sense. What kind of power leveling were you doing for no reason? Right? Is that the only way there? Oh no, you know what? This is better. I was going the right way. Sorry. This would be better. Right, I was about to take the long way, and then I remembered there's a shortcut if we go back towards the elevator. This is better. Because we just go around here and through this door. And there we go. Okay, so we just need to climb up there? No. Yes. Wait, can we? Hang on. I was right beside this room. Alright, well I better hope I can get up here from here, or I'm gonna be very disappointed in myself for making such a dumb mistake. I don't think I can though. No, this is a grapple thing, isn't it? Oh, maybe it's not. No, 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 no. We can do this. Oh, we can use this one. I don't know if this is any better. No, it's probably not, because we need to go back through here anyways. And then get there, and then go through here again. Right? Yeah. I'll just use this other portal. Okay. At least this room's, like, completely traversable again. Took you 300 hours to unlock the job you wanted to play? I mean, that too. Like, that's just a thing. I mean, but that's how jobs are usually handled in Final Fantasy anyways. Like, some of the best, the most interesting jobs in, like, say, Final Fantasy V, you don't get those until you're, like, 75% through the game. Almost heading to the final area, in the final dungeon. I mean, hell, if you're talking about GBA version of 5, there's jobs that are unlocked, like, pretty much when you've been in the game, if not after you've been in the game. So you can't even use them to play through the game. And yes, they start at level 1. And yes, you have to grind. Same with 3. 3 also has that. I don't know how Bravely Default handles it. I think that one also has some unlockable jobs too. I think if you're getting about patch story content, you're going to be stuck in those areas for a long time for getting access to new jobs. Yeah, but like, you are still... The thing is, again, level. If the level is the gate, like say a job needs you to be at level 70 to unlock, like a Stormblood job. Why does the guy giving the job have to be in one of the 3 starting cities when, like, how else are you going to be at 70? How else are you going to meet those requirements if you're not doing MSQ? Are you telling me that like someone is going to refuse to do story, grind to 70, and then go and then want to get the job? I didn't have to go back this way anyways. God, that was a stupid move I did. Whatever. Like, is someone really gonna do that? I don't think anyone's gonna do that. Unless you're like some crazy masochist, maybe. But that's like... no one's going to design a game for those people. I don't think they would... Like, why would anyone design a game with that in mind? Like, that can't be the reason that they're all in the starting cities. The conspiratorial reason that I've seen going around is that they put them in the starting cities to try and encourage people to buy the expansions. But I just don't see that either anymore. Because, like, I don't feel like people are going to really look at a single NPC, see a quest that they can't do, and be like, ooh, I wonder what this is. And then, like, go and buy an expansion just because of that one quest that they don't really know anything about. Like, the jobs are certainly a big selling point. In the day they stop adding new jobs, despite how, like, samey and bloated they all are these days, is the day that people are going to riot and probably stop buying expansions to some degree. But that's not the main reason people are buying expansions. People are buying them for the story. So again, it's like, why not just put the jobs in the cities they belong in? Or that at least come with the expansion, like Heavensward did. Okay, I'm gonna save and then we'll come back and go left. Can I jump from here? Yes, I can. Perfect. Are you suggesting that, for example, Gunbreaker could be unlocked in Stormblood area? Yeah, maybe. Okay, sure. Yeah, I was thinking like it would be unlocked in a Shadowbringers area, like it'd be unlocked in the Crystarium, and then you'd have like you have to go to Kugane to get the Samurai. You have to go to Kugane to get well, okay, maybe not Kugane to get Red Mage. That would be Alamigo, because funnily enough, again, both of those jobs have plot relevance to the new areas that they go through. At least they came from the era they were still doing them. So you do kind of get to go to their areas to get those quests. You do actually kind of get to go to the areas. But that's the last time that ever happened. Like, I think the reason it stopped happening is because of Shadowbringers. Because Shadowbringers just threw off the whole pattern. Because Shadowbringers took place in an alternate dimension. So you didn't have the luxury, because basically, essentially, everything skipped an expansion, if that makes sense. Purple door is here. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, that does cost 5 missiles. Ooh, okay. What is this? Beam ammo expansion acquired. Maximum dark and light beam ammo capacity increased. Alright, that's kind of cool. So we get both at the same time. That's really good. I was expecting them to be like 2 separate expansions. But I like that. Well, that didn't really solve anything though, unfortunately. I think... So we're missing... Likely... I mean, we're missing the combo gray door thing, which... It's question marks. I don't think I'm missing something here. It's question marks for a reason. That means it's probably the third beam. Means we probably need to find it somewhere. There is purple in here. This is in the temple grounds. I guess we're going back. We're looking for purple doors now. So one button is to leave the map. There it is. We're looking for purple doors now. I think that's like our top priority. What? I thought I hit the thing. Oh, this one doesn't raise. Oh, that's cool. Okay, you're blocking the exit I need. Can you, like, stop going over there so I can go over there? There we go. Wait, can I go over there? Oh, yeah, okay. A little bit of a big jump, but, no. I can make it. You stopped playing because of the idea I'm suggesting? What? I wanted to play as Astro really bad, but I couldn't because it was locked in Heaven's Door, and the patch requests also kind of sucked at being able to play the job one would have made them bearable at least. I guess that's like one reason, because they do start the jobs like 10 levels early, so you could kind of stop them early. But like, that reason only works when an expansion, when you're one expansion behind or more. If you're on patch, like, it doesn't, that reason no longer makes sense when you're on patch. And just like thematically, it, thing is that that's like the original, the original progression of jobs was so that you had to get to the new areas to do it. But like, how many people are like you though? That's the thing. Like, okay, fair. That's a good reason for you. Like, is there really a significant amount of people and that's actually why they're doing it this way? Because I can't see that being the main reason why they stopped doing it like Heaven's Ward. And stopped making like actual job locations for them. Well, okay, maybe thematically it wouldn't make sense to necessarily have like a vocational building for them. Where am I going? We're going, I guess, right? Because I need to go through that portal. We need to like get back to Light World and get out of here. It's the only way. Only way we're getting back over there. Oh, come on. Is that you that hit me? Probably. Sooner we get out of this dark bog, the better. I'm hoping one of these doors leads to something, because I'm completely stumped as to what we need to do in not Meridia. Okay, so we can leave portal here. It's probably a good idea. Oh wait, no, wrong beam. There you go. Well, yeah, but like these design decisions were made for the people on patch, because this is how they introduced them in Stormblood. Like new people that already beat Heavensward and got the Stormblood, they also had to go back to the starting cities to get them. I don't know, maybe like a city before could kind of work, but like to me thematically that doesn't make a lot of sense. And personally, I'm more about the thematic than just convenience gameplay wise, because I feel like having a game be too convenient doesn't make it as fun. When a game just hands you everything, I feel like that makes the game less fun. And it also just makes it feel awkward in this case, because it's like, are you telling me all these people came to Gridania, Limsa, and all that, just to like look for someone new to apply to their new combat vocation? Yeah, fucking doubt it. What do you mean I never get to go to Kugane as like a samurai? Why are samurais being like offered here? Like I guess they kind of make it make sense, but I think for me it was like when Picto and Viper were both introduced in the starting cities, I'm like, okay, this is getting ridiculous now. There's no reason for this. Those should have been inside Turiolao, hands down, for sure. I don't know, maybe not Picto. Maybe Picto should have been in like Gridania, whatever. But there's like the fact that it means that Viper never gets to visit. That's really silly. Okay, I did it twice now. Did I just do it twice? I went through the portal in the other room and then instinctively came back through this portal for God knows what reason. Why did I do this? There was no reason for this. I'm going back. Why did I go through the portals twice? This is the new like U-shaped room from the crash site. Clearly. Except way worse. Alright, Light World. Go up elevator. We go to wherever. I'll take the elevator here. Where's elevator here? Straight ahead. Okay. We're going straight ahead. We're going to this elevator. We're going back to, what's that, Temple? I think it's Temple. No, it's the desert. Going to the desert. I think the desert is where the purple door was that I saw. Oh, nice. Same glitch. I love it. I feel like it has something to do with like the water. Or not water, but just like the way the train is. If it's not perfectly flat or if it's like pushing you or something. We want to go straight ahead. There we go. Game can't be too inconvenient for people. Well, sure, but like, is getting a job from its like, from a more thematically appropriate location too inconvenient? Again, you have to be level 60 to get like a lot to. You have to be the level of the expansion that the job was introduced to unlock the job. It's like, I don't know. To me, it's really weird, and it doesn't make a lot of thematic sense, especially more recently, and I'm sure it's just going to get worse. And it's going to be, I bet it's going to be even dumber in the next expansion, I bet. It's going to make even less sense. Because now you've got like 20 different jobs starting in these 3 cities, and for what reason? You know what it also does, though? It makes other cities less populated. 14 has this huge problem. Okay, this is not the area that we want to be in. Or we need to go to the other area. Here? Yeah, Temple Grounds. Temple Grounds is where I saw the room. 14 also has this huge problem of if a city isn't part of the current expansion, or if it's not a starting city, it's completely dead. You know what would have helped keep other cities more alive? Having things like job quests take place in those other cities. I bet you, like, places like Stormblood wouldn't have been quite as dead when, like, Shadowbringers came out. If, like, even if the jobs just started there, even, like, yeah, like you said, I mean, it wouldn't. I don't know if it makes sense for any of the Shadowbringers jobs to even start in. No, actually, it wouldn't have. Those ones definitely should have started somewhere in Eorzea for sure, or like some country on Netherius. Definitely not on the first. Like it having the jobs at least take place one expansion back instead of at the start of the game. Yeah, even that would help a little bit. Keep those older cities alive, because right now they're super dead, and that's not a problem I've seen in other MMOs. That is a 14 issue. Or like any of like the big MMOs. WoW does not. Well, WoW kind of has that problem, but like WoW's structure makes it so that everyone can go anywhere at any time and do anything in any order. So you still have people running around some of those like more niche areas, depending on what people feel like playing. But 14, it's linear nature. It's like now you've just got a bunch of dead cities. So guess what? Now the player who is playing late, they just get a bunch of dead content that no one's like interacting with. So it's like you've got a double problem there. Like, yeah, okay, sure, it makes things more inconvenient. Do we have to go? Okay, we have to go through probably that portal. But it would make your game feel at least a little less dead. Because that's, to me, that's always been the biggest problem. Oh, did I do it again? I fucking did it again. To me, that's been like one of the bigger problems that I've had with the game, is like, no one's there. There's no one around. You have everyone standing in like 3 locations ever. There's no reason to explore. There's no reason to go back to old areas. People just stand in the same 3 locations, waiting around for things to happen, because everything is so convenient. It's like you've got menus for everything. And yeah, the structure of the game doesn't really, you know, warrant having people walk around to like actually go and explore dungeons. It's not 11, I get it. But I think 14 is a perfect example of what happens when you do streamline everything and you do make everything super convenient. You just make like half your game irrelevant and pointless. Especially when it's built on like a source material of, no, we want this game to still be like 11. And then they just streamline every aspect of it away, so it makes the game feel like, why is this here? Well, what was the reason for this? And then someone on some forum is like, oh yeah, like 10 years ago, this was the reason why this was here. It's still here for God knows what reason. No one knows why it still exists. It's just some pointless extra feature that you can go and do something with if you want. But otherwise, it's meaningless. I think a good 60% of 14 can be explained that way. That's not the portal I want. Left. I want to go through the right. This is the room with the tunnel that I hate. Oh, good. That was pretty good. Yeah, I think like having job quests be like 3 expansions back, or not back, sorry. Forward. They need to last for 3 expansions. Don't just 10 levels and you're done. And like at the very least, have it last to the end of the current expansion. That's ridiculous. Like again, Viper and like Viper not getting to see Turialau during its quests. Like that's stupid. That's ridiculous. at least give us like 20 levels worth, so we can like hit level cap and have something extra fun to do. You know, something to look forward to every couple of levels. Because for me, the big thing about job quests for me was like I got to look forward to another story along with the main story. I don't get that anymore with job quests because they end before the story can even start, because that's what happens when you do things on patch. I don't know. I feel like 14 doesn't know who it wants to appeal to. This is not where I want it to go either. Holy shit, I'm just like not paying attention at all. I was looking for a portal, and then I forgot where the portal was. And I just went back to Torvis, like a dumbass. It's just been like a stream of like, it's not even that I'm getting lost, I'm just like not paying attention. Like, you know, you have a GPS. You know, you're on the highway, you have a GPS, it's telling you exactly where to go, and you're just not paying attention, you miss your turn off. That's what's going on here. Now I gotta do this huge U-turn, go through the cauliflower, go back through the clover, go like half an hour down the road in the opposite direction, just to try again. Okay, portal is here. That's what I'm looking for. Portal there. You know, I've thought about in the past, like, what would Metroid be like, or like any of these games? What if they had like some sort of, I mean, I don't know how you would do it, really, but like, imagine if you like clicked on a room on a map, and then it would just create like a GPS style line to take you to that room. Like, it has to be a room you've already explored. It can't be an unexplored room. So in this case, any orange room on the map. Like, if you just clicked on one of the orange rooms and it like showed you how to get there, and you didn't have to open the map every 5 seconds. I thought about like, would that really be useful? Would that like, how would that change the feel of the game and how people approach the game? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Something like that existing. Like, maybe, I guess if it was optional, sure, whatever. That would probably be the best. I think it would definitely be useful to some people. It could be kind of an interesting feature. Like, if it had to, if the only option was it had to be forced on, and like you couldn't turn it off, I don't know how I'd feel about that. Especially when, how's this room? Oh, it's just here. It looked weird from that angle. I don't know if I've ever really gone back this way. Except once. I want to go in here. Why does that GPS video feel familiar? Is there a game that you can think of that's done that? I mean, like, open world games do it a lot. I know, like, more recent Ubisoft games do it. Did Tears of the Kingdom have something like that? I know that, like, the Switch 2 remaster. Okay, this is Sky Temple Gateway. Okay, this is the Dark World version of that one. I know that the new version of Breath of the Wild is getting like a literal Google Maps, complete with like text-to-speech voiceover on how to get to places. But it's pretty popular in like more modern open world games. I think the earliest example I can think of that did it to some degree was maybe Xenoblade X on Wii U, and then improved at the definitive edition, where they actually gave it like a visible line instead of just a ball that you blindly follow and try not to lose. I'm trying to think, like, there was another game that did it too before it. I don't remember what it was. I mean, you could even like argue Minecraft kind of does it too with the Eyes of Ender, but that's like a very, very specific usage of it. Soon I shall pass to final rest. My key is in place. Through my spiritual link to the others, I know where their bodies lie. I shall leave this knowledge that their last location in the light world can be known. May this knowledge lead our warriors to the Sky Temple keys, hidden in the creatures invisible to naked eyes. Time draws near. Hear the words of Akul, she they call champion of Aether. Know that my warriors fought and died with uncommon valor. Do not look unkindly upon their failure, for they died to save us all. Sky Temple, eh? We're going up? That's a... You know, that's an environment I didn't even think of being in a Metroid game. Not sure why I didn't think of that. That makes perfect sense. Key of Akula has been placed. It's locked forever open. May the light of Aether shine upon our enemies forever. How many keys are there to this place? Oh, lore from this? Ah. Here's our artifacts. Fearless Mo. The one MMO? The one who shall move the pillar of holy ground will see your soulless body. Oh, okay. So the final temple keys are gonna be a little more involved. And the last, what did you see? Was it one of our gates closing, sealing the scorched land from our holy ground? Probably a good thing I'm getting these now. Might be a good idea to keep it out. I feel like I've seen one of these busts somewhere. Couldn't tell you where. Noble just still lost his soul before a fortress in the scorched land. Gallant Bastille, she lies deep in a fortress of dry land. Scorched land. So is there a lava area and a sky area that we haven't explored? There's 2 more areas? I thought there was only maybe 1 more area. Beside the marsh of a raining land, she laid her body forever. That might be the one I've seen. Gentle, just what are even these names anymore? With a bearer pod, he sleeps in a flooded temple. Hear the words of a cool S-Jers. I don't think that's juniors. He no longer breathes, looking down at the great bridge of a holy fortress. There's a lot of these. This is just for one temple? In a small corridor within the depths of a high fortress, he lies silently. Who shall disturb you among the trees of holy ground? Okay. A number of those really sound like they're in the bog. I don't know how many of these we can actually find at the moment. I feel like, again, similar to artifacts, it's probably best to save those for later. Okay, so that was one door. I mean, that was definitely something important. Sadly, it's kind of all it was. That was blocked. We can't go through that one. There's nothing else here. Oh, okay. Let's check you. Looking for purple. We want purple. That's a gray door. I don't think that's gonna help me. I see no purple. Cool. Light world? Purple? It's probably something else we have to do. That's just a save point. We need power bombs almost. Like, I mean, I'm missing... How many keys are we missing in the bog? 1. I know where 1 is, and there's another, and we can't get the other one at the moment. Or we know where both are. No, we know where both are. I can't get either of them at the moment. Because one needed grapple, the other one needs gravity suit, maybe? But I don't know how to get gravity suit. Yeah, it's similar to where we fought Robot Barney the dinosaur. Although I don't remember Barney ever having wings, is the problem. I know there's a number of Barney movies where, like, the villain wanted to kill Barney. Like, actually, legitimately, that was the plot. I don't know why. Well, it would have been interesting to see how that would have worked. I mean, the kids that worship Barney probably would have done some dark ritual to bring him back. Probably complete with, like, cyborg body parts, as you'd expect. Would have been neat to see that. Guess the writers weren't feeling it. I don't know what we can do in this room. Or in this, like, section. I don't know if there is anything we can do in this section, because we need gray. Like, what? Gray? How do you even do that? Like, that's gotta be, like, a special beam thing, no? Okay, we have... So we have, like, a version... We can hold... Charge with A, and then press down in Dark Beam to get, like, a special Dark Blast. Do I need to find, like, an equivalent for Light Beam? And then it combines the two? I mean, maybe? That seems unlikely, though. No, there's gotta be something else I'm missing. But there's no more doors up here. Like, we can't get in there because we don't have all the keys. That's the last thing we need to do, so yeah, makes sense. That's just a portal. That was where we got boost. We have power bomb there. Like, power bomb is the next big blocker, I think. I don't see any other blockers here. Okay. Go back to Light World for a second. So, there's also not really anything here. I'm not seeing any blockers here. The only thing I can think of, and I really don't like the sound of this, but the only thing I can think of, is it this one? Where is it? Here. This portal. Although we've already been in that room, so it doesn't really matter. There might be something up there. I don't think it's going to be a key. Maybe it's a key. Can we... Hang on. You know what? I'm going to go check this place out. No, it's not going to be a key, because the keys are only in the area that they're assigned to. Like, we're looking for bog keys. We're looking for Torvis keys. They're not going to be here in the temple ground or wherever this is. Right? That doesn't make sense. There's going to be something up there. I don't know if it's going to be an item, but, I mean, at this point, it's probably worth checking out. So, let's get out of here. Wait, is that an elevator? Oh, that's probably for later. Yeah, that's the elevator you probably unlock when you get all the artifacts. So we gotta go back. And we gotta go back through here. And then that guy's gonna do his thing, but I'm too quick. I feel like the progression in this game is definitely a lot trickier to figure out than in the previous game. I went up here, right? I'm kind of enjoying it. Like, I think my favorite part of these kind of games is definitely figuring out where to go. Sometimes it can be, like, really obtuse. I'm like, how the hell does anyone figure that out? And a lot of the time I think it's just me being stupid, but it's definitely the most enjoyable part for sure. Yeah, let's use this portal. I don't know why I'd ever use the other one. I think that other one there is just when we first came here. Like, when I streamed Rabby Ribby, I loved, like, trying to find new areas. Like, there was just so much shit everywhere for you to find. Everything led to, like you'd go through, like, a random hole in the ground and just end up in a completely new zone. It's like, what the fuck? And that was, like, easily the best part of that game. Okay, we're going back. Where did I say we were going? We're going back to... Where is it? Oh, I guess here. Aegon. We're going back to Aegon. Okay. Time for the long walk because we can't... It's the only elevator, isn't it? That I know of. Right? This way? Yeah. I don't know of any other elevators. I already went up here in both worlds. So that's fine. Yeah, I wish we could use this. But there's not really... I guess we kind of can. Does it lead close to it? Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay, it does. It does. It cuts out a lot of the middleman. We can just go straight through, like 3 rooms. Probably better that way. Yeah, we want to go straight. I'll save when we get to Corvus. Or Aegon. Ow. We'll see if this actually leads to anything. If it's not here, I'm not sure where else we can go at this point. We want to go straight out and then hang a left. Like, I'm not even sure this is going to be anything. It might be like... It's the right way? Yeah, it is. It might just end up being like maybe a missile expansion that I'm about to head to. Could very well be the case, but at this point, I don't know. It's definitely not going to be a doorway. It's not on the map after all. But that portal's got to be used for something. And it is a little weird that there's not like a portal on the other side. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen it. But I don't know how else you're supposed to get up there. Like, you're just barely not able to make it. I don't think it's because I'm sucking. Like, maybe someone can get up there. Maybe you can skill your way up there, but there's got to be an alternative path. That's insane. Otherwise. Oh, and yes, I'm totally expecting another Ridley fight in this game. We're probably going to get, like, Dark Ridley or something like that. That needed, I think, power bombs to get through. Okay, so we're going to go to the big portal room with the real portal. And then we'll go back to the half-pipe room. Yeah, we'll go this way. I still, like, every time I get stuck in one of these games, though, it's like, it always surprises me. It's like, how? How am I, like, missing things? Even if I was able to take, like, you know, detailed notes of everything. Like, I'm playing through Lingo, and I take detailed notes everywhere in that game. All the little areas that I haven't been to, you know, and all that. And it's like, somehow, I still manage to get lost and stumped as to, like, where I should be going next. Which just, it sounds insane that that's even possible. So it's just one of those, like, design aspects of these kind of games. It's like, how How are you like? How are people able to get lost in these? Like, how is that even like remotely a thing? And it happens, and you still can't figure it out. I've thought about like how I would go about making one of these kinds of games, and honestly, I don't think I'd be able to do the genre justice. Is the problem? Because like I love mazes and stuff, but to be able to design these things in such a way that, you know, everything properly loops back on itself, it all feels convenient, but it still doesn't like, it doesn't funnel you too hard down a certain path. You know, it still feels open. That's always the tricky part. And a lot of these kind of games definitely don't do that very well, for sure. And they feel more linear than others. Like, you have your super duper open ones like Rabby Ribby and Super Metroid, and then you have like your really linear feeling ones like, oh, I don't know. I can't think of any examples off the top of my head. I've played so many of these games. But usually the ones that, like, if they're too linear, people don't consider them Metroidvanias in the first place. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to the left. So it's hard to think of those kinds. But then at the same time, it's like, I've made puzzle games like Myst. And that's like a completely different beast. But same kind of progression logic, right? Like you have to go to one area to do one thing, and then you go, that gets you like the clues and materials needed to go to another. And I guess those games are pretty like linear in comparison, especially, well, no, Myst is more like hub and spokes actually. But like Riven definitely is more interconnected. Oh, there you are. But it has like a similar design ethos to like a Metroid game too. There's a lot of puzzles there that like span the entire map. Yeah, you can see it up there. So is that a portal up there? No? I can't tell what that is, but sure as hell ain't no portal. There's no like no grapple point here or anything. Well, shit. I'm not sure. Maybe I am missing a puzzle back in... Maybe I was supposed to stay there. In the water world. I guess we'll go back there at least. Maybe we'll give it one more shot before we end stream, and then, you know, maybe I'll put the game down and come back to it and just immediately think of it next stream and be like, what the fuck was I thinking? How could I be so stupid? I'm thinking that's probably something that's gonna happen. You know, very much like those puzzle games. You just gotta put it down. As much as you may not want to, just gotta put it down for a bit. And then you'll just think of the answer without even thinking about it. Alright, what's the easiest way to get back to the bog? Can we do that from here? I think there was something in this room, but I don't know if it was like worthwhile? Maybe? Not sure. That's just a portal. That's a temple. So I think we have to go back to temple grounds. Oh no, that's right. This is, yeah, this is the area with the bog. I keep getting the Aegon Wastes mixed up with the temple grounds because, like, thematically they're kind of similar. Not really, but kind of. It feels like an extension of it. So I keep thinking rooms in one are rooms in another. Ugh. Whatever. I just need like a little more boost. Damn it. It's so close. It's right there. How? It's like two things that I can't figure out how to do. How to boost high enough for that, and then also the puzzle in the back of the space pirate laboratory, and then go through that super missile door. The one thing I want to try is I want to go back into the pipe maze as Morph Ball. Where are we going from here? Behind me. This door. I'm gonna go back in the pipe maze and just see if, like, I messed it up or something. Or if I could have done something that I wasn't sure of. And if we make progress, then great, I'll continue. If not, then I will save and we'll probably quit for the week. That's portal there. Oh, I went in the wrong door. Right, I'm looking for an elevator. Okay, glitch didn't happen that time. Probably a very specific spot caused it. Is this what I want? Yeah, here we go. Alright, save point first. And then we'll go head back down to that tunnel. Oh, fuck. Yeah, whatever. It's probably easier actually if we just do this. And the save? No, it's not me. Okay, where's that door? I want the purple door. Or the formerly purple door. This one. And we're gonna go left. And we're gonna try that tunnel again. Anything beyond that, I have no idea. Maybe there's something I can do with that gray door, but no, there won't be. There wouldn't be. Because if I could open those gray doors, it would be on the map. 100%. So no, there isn't. Is this something we can... Oh, scan range, okay. Statue is a functional motivator unit currently offline. Bomb slot detected in statue. Energize the bomb slot to bring statue's movement system online. Wait, hang on. Okay, let me kill you first. There you go. Is there a different one than this one in here? Oh, if there is, I don't know where. Up there? I can't get up there. I guess this could technically count as the statue's base, but... Let's see. I just want to try this tunnel again. I don't think this is going to do anything. I think that was there for a reason. I think it was there to tell you to not go this way because you can't. You're not supposed to. Alright, so it's on again. And the other one is off. And I think I see why. So we have to do this. Okay. I did fuck up. I fucked up royally. Once again. All I had to do, all I had to do was leave the room and come back. I even thought about that. I was like, there is no way that's the answer. That doesn't make sense. I think whatever I did was like, I solved the puzzle on this side, now we gotta solve the puzzle on the other side. No, that's not all we had to do. We had to do this. And now we can go through here, and we can fight more of these guys. Okay, well, good news. Can actually maybe, I don't know, finish this area, but we can progress it. I don't like fighting these guys. I can't tell. I think I am hitting them. I don't know if I'm damaging them. Oh. This looks suspicious. Structural analysis complete. Floor covering is composed of transparent densium. And it's been cracked. Wow, that's 2 games in a row. You think we can get 3 for 3 with corruption? Where we have to blow up a cracked window underwater? Did we have to do something like that in Dread? I don't remember doing that in Dread. In time, the Ing began to possess Luminoth as well as creatures. Friends and family members became the enemy, spilling Luminoth blood across the land. Desperate, we devised shielding to prevent Ing possession. It was effective, but not perfect. Should the shielding fall, all Luminoth were prepared to self-terminate rather than become a weapon for the Ing. Now that's dedication to the cause. Let's up this platform. These like had spikes on the bottom, I think. This is a concealed movement pad. Pad designed to confuse the Ing. Shoot light crystal on lower surface to flip the pad over. Wow, the Ing are just confused by things you have to flip, eh? Okay. Wait, it said light, right? Shoot light crystal on lower surface to flip the pad over. Well, the top is just covered in spikes. What's this? Oh, it's just the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna go check the top better. I don't think it's gonna need a charge shot. I definitely don't feel like I missed. Yeah, you can't even target it from this side. Like spiky curling rocks. This is all like spider ball and grapple. Are we getting one of those things soon? Sure it's not dark somehow. Shoot. Oh, shoot light crystal. Okay. Apparently I'm as dumb as an Ing because I can't read. It said light crystal, which, yes, that means you shoot with the dark, because that's how it's always been. Does it stay over forever? Yeah, I think it does. Okay. I think we're fine. It's a good thing I just tried the dark out of necessity. Or we would have been here forever. Longer than we would have been looking around for the way to go. Because it was staring me in the face and all I had to do was turn around. And that one mistake cost us like an hour of stream. Or more even. Portal. Needed. Okay. We don't have a portal. Okay. I'd open that. Oh, we have a portal. This is another combination door. I guess we'll go through here first. Okay, what's the catch here though? Because it's not going to be as simple as just jumping up and over and hitting the bomb thing, is it? Oh, there's no water in here. Okay. That's interesting. Maybe it is that simple. Is it this simple? Oh, it's a boost. What are we doing? That's all we came here to do? Yeah, guess so. I'm not sure what we're burning a hole into, but sure. Can I leave? Oh, we totally can. Alright, cool. Glad I don't have to fight these guys. I didn't even need to shoot the portal. We didn't go anywhere. I probably could. I'm sure there's probably something. I'll check the map. There's probably more to that room. Oops, wrong button. Alright. Oh yeah. There's lots more to that room. Can we? No, we can't even go at that side. We can go back that way. Okay, let me deal with this first, and then we will check that portal out proper. Do I have to flip these again? Yes. I don't know if I need both of them, but we'll see. Huh. Not sure how to get over there at the moment. Maybe we can't. Maybe the portal has to happen first. Oh wait, no. There's a platform right here. Here we go. Just launch up with this thing. Ah, it leads here. Is this a power-up maybe? So we can get over there? Oh wait, no, this leads back here. Okay. That laser, I guess, is for later. This is what I thought the other way was. I got mixed up. Excuse me? Thank you. Got stuck on the wall. Is that all the locks? There's only 3, right? I think so. It is. We now have access to the secure area. I bet there's a boss fight down here. That might be a good way to end. How are we on map? Okay, so aside from this room, this one singular room we can't access for some suspicious reason, like, that makes this extra suspicious because we were able to get all 3 locks without this one. And yet we need, like, a gray beam to go here. Maybe it really is just for convenience. There are 2 portals. We can't access that portal, but we can totally access that one. And it looked like we can go through here. No, that one is off limits too in Dark World. Can only go the other way. I kind of want to do that first. But I'm going to go save. Oh, do we have to go down to access it now? Oh. Okay, I guess we're going through here first. And then we'll do portal, perhaps. Don't tell me there's an enemy that has a gravity suit. That was not a fun fight in Fusion. I don't remember what boss it was. I just remember there being a boss. I'm pretty sure it had gravity. Had your gravity suit. And it was just a nightmare. When I'm hearing these like fish die, all I'm thinking of is like it sounds almost like a higher pitched version of Samus. Like they took Samus's hurt sound and they just pitched it up and became a fish. Kind of sounds like it. Yeah, this is a boss room. This screams boss room. We just got all our restock for the boss, and now we're about to fight the boss. Maybe. Oh, this isn't gravity suit. This is spider ball. I can't go in there. What are we doing? Oh, we got portal or a door. Oh, what is this? What the hell did we just get? Visor? Wait, no. What? That's not the gravity suit. Oh, gravity boost. Okay. Well, underwater, press B to jump. While moving, press B again. Press and hold B after that to slowly rise in the water. So we can fly underwater? Is that what this is like? Okay, so you double jump, and then you enable the jets. But it's less like a flight pack or a jet pack. It's more like not hover nozzle. Oh, what does it feel like? Because it just kind of launches you up for a set amount of time, or until you hit a ceiling, maybe. There's a very specific game I'm thinking of that feels like it. I mean, yeah, I guess hover nozzle kind of, but no, not really. It's interesting it's not a suit though. I feel like the suits are probably just gonna be ways to like negate the Dark World's death hurt. Alpha Blog, immense blog pack leader. Enormous water dweller will fire sonic disruption blasts at foes. Has all strengths and weaknesses of its brethren. Okay. So because of this, we still can't like. Oh, do we have free movement? It's not. It doesn't feel quite as mobile as like a gravity suit would, but it's a little better. Can we use like you? What's a boss fight? Let's use some beam, if it's like worthwhile. Oh my god, I'm jumping way too late. No, you can't dodge that. I mean, I'm hurting it decently, but like it's. Whoa, okay. Oh! Oh! That was pretty cool. Yeah, I'm taking way more damage though is the problem. It takes a little bit to like fire off a super missile, so that's not really worthwhile either. Maybe I just need to like stay up here. Oh, there we go. No, it's a very limited amount of time. That's what it feels like. It feels like the first jetpack you get in Cave Story. Where it just sort of like launches you upward a little bit. So if I double jump, it seems like that might be enough to... Oh shit, I have to actually be really careful. Yeah, this is not going well. You know what's gonna suck? I haven't saved since we came back here, and I'm almost dead. Yeah, I'm fucking dead. I don't know how to dodge it. I haven't figured out how to dodge it. It goes right after you. Yeah. I don't know what to do there. We're gonna have to get the gravity boost again. Man. I couldn't go back up and save. That was the problem. Like when you raise the platform, it blocks the the launcher to put you back up top. So the only way back up... Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, we'd have to do all that again. Fuck. Okay, well... I think we'll probably end it here. I'm just gonna save again, because why not? We'll try that boss again next time. At least we're not stuck anymore. And we can finish this area off. I don't know what gravity boost is gonna do once we get out of here, if it even has a function, or if it's strictly for water. It's called gravity boost after all. But I don't know. We made a little bit of progress today. I made a really dumb mistake and got us lost for like an hour when that was really not necessary. All because I didn't turn around. But I think we'll stop it here. I don't feel like going through all that again right now. I was like, we have to do half that room again, and I don't want to do that right now. So we'll do that next time. What part are we even on of this? I don't know. This is like the 5th stream of this. This feels longer than Prime, but I didn't have to like go through Prime for the first time. That was like the 4th time. It was just remembering things. I'm trying to think, like, aside from like Rabby Ribby and how long it was, I feel like a lot of the Metroid games I play don't really take this long. This has definitely been a longer one for a number of reasons. Not all of them which related to the game. That's okay. We'll get through it. They haven't announced when Prime 4 is coming out, so we got lots of time to play through these. But in the meantime, I will be back tomorrow. We will likely finish off Apollo Justice. I think we're close enough to the end for that to be feasible. And Lingo 2 should hopefully happen this week as well. And then, of course, Minecraft on Friday should hopefully happen as well. But for now, that will be it for tonight. We made a little bit of progress. We did get a couple of items. I mean, we technically got Gravity Boost. We got to play around with the boost ball. And we even got, like, that purple thing. So, there was a number of things we did progress. So, you know what? Yeah, it's not like I got completely lost. We did run around. We explored a little bit. We got a couple of... Oh, we got... Okay, you know what? In that hour, I did get the black hole thing that I launched at the boss. That was pretty cool. And that did a lot of damage to it, and I'll probably end up using it again. So, and we got an upgrade in the process of getting lost. I think we did get an upgrade for the beams. So again, it was progress. It wasn't terrible. It just wasn't the right kind of progress. That's okay. Hopefully next time that doesn't happen. But this time, that'll be it. So thanks for watching tonight, and I will see you next time.